Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Thursday, February 17, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Houston Rockets vs Los Angeles Clippers. Houston heads into this contest with a win-loss record of 15-41 on the season. They are turning it over 17.0 times per game, and as a unit they are committing 20.1 fouls every game. As a unit, Houston is snagging 42.4 boards per game and is sitting with 1,283 dimes on the campaign, which ranks 26th in the league in terms of passing the ball. The Rockets are hitting 34.4% on shots beyond the perimeter, 743 of 2,158, and 71.3% from the charity stripe. They are averaging 108.2 points per outing, 19th in the league, while going 45.1% from the floor. On the defensive end, the Rockets are forcing 13.9 turnovers per contest, and they draw 22.6 personal fouls. They are giving up 35.4% on three-point shots, and they rank 30th in the NBA in PPG allowed, 117.6. The Rockets defensively are giving up an opponent shooting percentage of 48.1%, 2,417 of 5,021, and they surrender 45.0 rebounds per game as a unit. They rank 18th in basketball in giving up assists to the opposition, with 1,428 conceded this year. When they last stepped on the court, the Clippers took a defeat with a final score of 103-96 against the Suns. The Clippers recorded 33 defensive rebounds and 13 offensive boards, totaling 46 in this matchup. They gave up possession of the ball 13 times, while getting 11 steals in the game. The Suns were called for 16 fouls for this game, which took the Clippers to the charity stripe for 9 shots. They were able to convert 6 of those for a rate of 66.7%. Concerning three-point attempts, Los Angeles converted 10 of their 35 attempts, 28.6%. Overall, the Clippers ended up going 40 out of 97 from the floor, which gave them a rate of 41.2%. The Clippers allowed the Suns to convert 44 out of 90 tries from the field, which gave them a percentage of 48.9% in this matchup. They shot 32.0% from three-point land by connecting on 8 of 25 and finished the game at 7 of 10 at the charity stripe, 70.0%. Regarding rebounding, Los Angeles permitted Phoenix to get 40 in total, 12 on the offensive glass. Marcus Morris ended up being a major contributor for the Clippers for the matchup. Morris racked up 23 points in his 30 mins on the court and earned 1 assist for the matchup. He buried 10 of 17 for the contest, giving him a field goal percentage of 58.8% and accounted for 4 rebounds. Our first betting pick is Los Angeles Clippers. Los Angeles has a win-loss mark of 29-31 on the year. When it comes to executing on offense, the Clippers are connecting on 45.3% from the field, which is ranked 20th in the league. Los Angeles has earned 6,376 PTS so far this season, 106.3 per contest, and they average 43.8 rebounds per game. They are dishing out assists 23.4 times per contest, 19th in the NBA, and they lose possession via turnover 14.1 times per contest. The Clippers are committing 18.7 fouls every game while shooting 78.1% from the charity stripe. The Los Angeles defense concedes 33.7% on shots from beyond the arc, 693 of 2,054, and opponents are making 78.7% of their shots from the free throw line. They have given up 23.9 dimes and 47.8 total rebounds per game, which ranks them 13th and 28th in the league. The Clippers on the defensive side of the court are 11th in basketball in points per game surrendered with 107.6. They are able to force 14.02s per game and have allowed teams to shoot 44.7% from the field, 8th in basketball. Our second betting pick is under the total points. Washington Wizards vs Brooklyn Nets. Washington steps onto the court with a win-loss record of 26-30 on the year. They cough up possession 13.2 times per game and as a team are committing 18.7 fouls per contest. As a unit, Washington is grabbing 43.9 boards per contest and has totaled 1,342 dimes for the season, which has them ranked 22nd in basketball in terms of passing the rock. The Wizards are connecting on 32.3% on shots beyond the perimeter, 560 of 1,734, and 78.0% from the free throw line. They currently have an average of 106.9 points per outing, 22nd in the league, while hitting 46.3% from the field. On defense, the Wizards are forcing 11.8 turnovers per contest, and they draw 20.3 personal fouls. They are ranked third in the NBA in giving up assists with 1,294 conceded on the campaign. The Wizards' defense is allowing an opponent shooting percentage of 45.7%, 2,273 of 4,976, and they concede 44.9 rebounds per game as a group. They give up 35.4% on three-point shots and they are ranked 17th in the league in points per game allowed, 109.9. For their last game, the Nets got the win with a final of 109-85 when they faced the Kings. With respect to cleaning the glass, Brooklyn permitted Sacramento to grab 32 overall, 11 on the offensive side. They finished 25.7% from behind the three-point line by connecting on 9 out of 35 and finished the contest at 14 out of 18 at the charity stripe, 77.8%. The Nets allowed the Kings to convert 31 out of 90 attempts from the field, which gave them a rate of 34.4% for this game. In all, the Nets finished the game shooting 43 out of 84 from the field, which had them at 51.2%. In regard to shooting from beyond the arc, Brooklyn made 9 out of 26 attempts, 34.6%. They were able to convert 14 of them for a rate of 93.3%. The Kings committed 18 personal fouls in this game, which took the Nets to the charity stripe for 15 tries. They coughed it up 16 times, while getting 7 steals in the game. The Nets were able to collect 43 defensive boards and 6 offensive rebounds for a total of 49 in this contest. Bruce Brown was important for the Nets in the game. He made 8 out of 12 for the matchup, giving him a rate of 66.7% and had 6 rebounds. Brown recorded 19 points in his 38 minutes on the court and had 6 dimes in the matchup. Our first betting pick is Brooklyn Nets. The Wizards played the Pistons and walked away with a win by a score of 103-94 in their last game. In regard to fouls, the Wizards left the arena with 16 and the Pistons recorded 11 fouls. They also converted 8 out of their 23 tries from beyond the arc. Detroit finished the game shooting 81.5% when shooting free throws by knocking down 22 of 27 tries. Additionally, Detroit collected 31 rebounds, 13 offensive, 18 defensive, and had 3 blocked shots. Detroit totaled 44 dimes and had 19 steals for the matchup. With respect to defense, Washington allowed the other team to shoot 37.6% from the field on 32 out of 85 shooting. They also dished out 21 assists in the matchup, as well as forcing the other team into 3 turnovers and getting 8 steals. Concerning grabbing boards, they collected 45, with 10 of them being of the offensive variety. When they shot from the charity stripe, the Wizards buried 14 of 18 shots for a percentage of 77.8%. Washington ended the contest with a 47.1% field goal percentage, 40 out of 85, and made 9 out of their 29 three-point attempts. Our second pick is under the total. Dallas Mavericks vs New Orleans Pelicans. For their last game, the Pelicans walked away from this one with a loss by a score of 121-109 against the Grizzlies. The Pelicans collected 23 defensive rebounds and 11 offensive rebounds for a total of 34 for the contest. They also coughed up the ball 15 times while recording 7 steals for the game. The Grizzlies committed 12 fouls for the game, which got the Pelicans to the charity stripe for a total of 20 attempts. They were able to knock down 17 of the free throw tries for a clip of 85.0%. In terms of three-pointers, New Orleans converted 4 out of 26 attempts, 15.4%. When all was said and done, the Pelicans walked away from this one shooting 44 for 88 from the floor, which had them at 50.0%. The Pelicans permitted the Grizzlies to knock down 47 of 94 attempts from the floor, which had them shooting 50.0% in this game. They went 29.4% from three-point range by going 10 of 34 and ended up shooting 17 out of 27 from the charity stripe, 63.0%. In relation to how they cleaned up the glass, New Orleans allowed Memphis to get 31 in all, 18 on the offensive side. CJ McCollum ended up being important for the Pelicans in the matchup. He buried 12 of 25 for this contest, giving him a rate of 48.0% and accounted for 6 rebounds. McCollum scored 30 points in his 38 minutes on the court and accounted for 7 dimes for the matchup. New Orleans has a record of 23-35 on the year. When it comes to executing on offense, the Pelicans are shooting 44.6% from the field, which ranks them 25th in basketball. New Orleans has earned 6,156 PTS for the campaign, 106.1 per game, and they collect 45.0 rebounds per contest. Their rate of earning assists is at 24.7 times per game, 11th in the NBA, and they are losing possession via turnover 14.4 times per contest. The Pelicans have committed 19.8 fouls per game, while shooting 79.6% from the charity stripe. Our first pick is Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks played the Heat and earned the victory with a final of 107-99 in their last contest. When discussing fouls, the Mavericks walked away with 26, while the Heat racked up 12 fouls. They converted 7 out of their 27 shots from beyond the perimeter. Miami walked away from this one shooting 81.5% from the free throw line by converting 22 of 27 shots. Moreover, Miami collected 33 boards, 15 offensive, 18 defensive, and got 7 blocks. Miami distributed 48 dimes and had 19 steals for the game. When discussing defending, Dallas allowed the other team to shoot 41.7% from the field on 35 of 84 shooting. They also distributed 27 assists for the contest as well as forcing 2 turnovers and earning 5 steals. Pertaining to rebounding, they earned 38 with 12 of them being on the offensive end. At the free throw line, the Mavericks made 21 of their 33 attempts for a rate of 63.6%. Dallas finished having earned a 44.7% FG percentage, 34 out of 76, and knocked down 18 out of their 41 three-point shots. Our second pick is under the total. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.